You're watching USA, America's favorite cable network.
The game is the new Chain Reaction. And here's your host, Jeff Edwards.
Thank you, Rod. Welcome to Chain Reaction. This is a game where one word leads to another. Right word could lead to thousands of dollars, and we have a champ with some money in her pocket.
We sure have. Several right words have led to over $6,000 for our champion, Linda.
Hi, Linda. Welcome back. And who's going to challenge Linda?
Well, our challenger and her husband are working on an old house, and they have one of the biggest problems with that old house right now, a 14-month-old child who runs around. They do a lot of chasing. Cindy, our challenger.
Hi, Cindy. Nice to see you. Tell me about that house you're working on.
It's old and there's a lot of wasted space, and we're in the process of making little rooms into big rooms.
So and you're just going to fill it up with children, are you? Or is that
Oh,
the
God,
idea?
no. I've got one. I don't know if there'll be any more after this.
All
It's
right.
supposed to get easier, but it doesn't.
Well, welcome to the show,
Thank
Cindy.
you.
And, of course, you have to beat our champion, Linda, who's done just great here on the show. $6,100 so far, Linda.
Sounds good.
I know you seem to have a strategy that works for you. You must have spent some time figuring all of that out before you came here.
Oh, I played some games at home, but there's no real strategy. If I don't know the word, then give it away. Not waste the turn.
That sounds simple, doesn't it?
Yeah.
All right, let's see what
Seems
happens
to be
today.
working.
Huh?
Seems to be working.
Seems to be, it sure is working for sure. Let's take a look at today's first chain. If everybody's set, this first chain is going to start with dirty. It ends with jet. Each word is worth 10 points. The last word is worth 15 points. 300 points wins the game. Cindy, you start us off, please.
I'll take a letter below dirty, please.
Below dirty. It's an H.
Harry.
Dirty Harry. Right you are. Woo. Fast 10 points.
That's not the only one. I'll take a letter below Harry, please.
Okie doke. An H. Okay. Linda.
I'll give a letter over jet.
Over jet. It's an F.
Flight.
Flight. No, not flight.
I'll try a letter under Harry.
Under Harry. It's an O.
Howard.
Howard. No, not it. Coming back to Cindy.
I'll take a letter under Harry, please.
Sure. It's a U.
Houdini.
Houdini? Yeah, there was a Harry Houdini. That's what we were looking for. There you go.
I'll take a letter under Houdini, please.
What do we have? An E.
Escape.
Escape. Yes, indeed. Woo. 30 points just like that.
I'll give a letter above jet, please.
Okay, coming over to you, Linda. Above jet is an I.
Fink.
Fink. I don't know. Cindy.
I'll take a letter above jet, please.
Uh-huh. A G.
Fighter?
Fighter. It's fighter, yeah. Well, between escape and fighter is a word worth 15 points, and you have the controls, Cindy.
I think I'll take the letter, please.
Let's see what you get. It's an F.
Finger?
Finger. No, not it. Okay,
I'll have to take the letter.
sure. An R for you.
Fright.
Coming back to Cindy.
I'll take the letter, please.
Third letter coming up is an E.
Free?
Free. That's a form.
Freedom?
Freedom is what you say, and freedom is what you get. Well, you just did the whole chain, a grand slam there, Schneider, as we might say, and if we were playing gin rummy. Clint Eastwood is famous for his character, Dirty Harry. There was a magician named Harry Houdini who was famous for his escape tricks, and somebody who does escape is escaping to freedom. There's another group of an army who tries to find freedom by fighting. They're called freedom fighters, and there's a fighter aircraft, a fighter jet is what we're looking for there. So now let's take a look at the score. Champ, first time for you to get a 0 up there. We'll see what happens if we get to another chain, but Cindy here, our challenger, has 55 points. Good for you, Cindy.
Thank you.
All right. Let's see what does happen as we get our second chain of the day up. The second chain is going to start with Hugh. It ends with mask. Each word is worth 20 points. The last word is 40 points. Cindy has control.
I'll take a letter below Hugh, please.
Below Hugh. It's a D.
Ooh. Downs.
Boy, you beat the buzzer on that, and look at that.
I didn't know there was
You didn't know there was such a person?
I
And you-
still don't know who it is, no.
And, well, Hugh Downs is a guy who's been around for a long time, used to be an announcer for Jack Parr, and then went on to do great things. He's the host of 2020 right now on television. Terrific broadcaster.
Oh, now I know. Yeah.
Now you know
Okay,
who he
yeah.
is.
Okay, fine.
Well-
We can go ahead now.
It's about time, I must say, Cindy. All right, you have control.
I'll give a letter above mask, please.
Above mask, U.
Underneath.
Underneath. No. Cindy.
I'll take a letter above mask, please.
Okay. An M.
Umbrella?
Umbrella. No, it's not umbrella.
I'll take a letter for myself over mask.
Okay. A P.
Umpire.
An umpire does wear a mask so he doesn't get hit in the nose by the ball, and you've got it. 20 points for you. You're on the board here, Linda.
I'll give a letter under Downs.
Under Downs. It's an F.
Feather?
No, not feather. Linda.
I'll take a letter for myself under Downs.
An O.
Football.
Football. We do have Downs in foot. Yeah, sure. Oh, you're right back in this game, champ.
I'll give a letter under football.
Coming up. A P.
Player?
Player. They certainly have those in football. Doesn't fit our chain, though.
I'll take a letter for myself under football.
Okay. An A.
Pass.
Pass? Yes, pass is right. Well, all of a sudden, we're close again. 60 points over here for Linda, 75 points for Cindy. This last word is worth 40 points. So whoever gets it will be in the lead and have a chance at the missing link game. And Linda, you have the control.
I'll have to take the letter for myself.
Goes with pass and umpire. It begins with an O.
Official.
Official. Not official. Cindy?
I'll have to take the letter, please.
Okay. So you?
Out?
Out. It's out. Yes, indeed. Good for you. All right, let's take a look at that chain. We explained Hugh Downs, currently the host of 2020. There are 4 downs in a football game, and in football, of course, you do have a pass. If you get feeling real bad, you might pass out. The person who yells out is the umpire, and the umpire wears that mask. That's so you don't know who he is, so you can't blame him later. That's why he wears it for true. Okay, Linda, you have 60 points, 115 points for Cindy. And that means, Cindy, you get to play the missing link game, right?
Yes.
Yes. Okay.
I'm all set.
I know you are. Let's put it up there. Up we go with lock and gymnast. Now it's $500. If you can tell me what goes with both of those.
Jump?
No, I don't think so. Let's put a letter up. What do we have? For $400, it's a T. Ah. Yeah, I know. I'm sorry. No, but I play this along with you because I don't know what it is either. I bet you, yeah, U comes up. Now it's $300.
Tumbler?
Tumbler, yeah, you've got $300 just like that.
Thank
Good
you.
for you. All right. $300 for Cindy. We'll take a break. We'll be back in just a few moments on Chain Reaction.
Brought to you by the Alaska Tourism Marketing Council. Come to Alaska and see one of the most beautiful places on Earth. If you're heading north to Alaska on vacation, expect breathtakingly beautiful sights. Take full advantage of this opportunity by packing a good pair of binoculars to enhance medium to long-range viewing. Take an extra camera battery and plenty of film. And this is the perfect time to add a telephoto lens to your camera gear. Don't forget to pack sunglasses that block ultraviolet rays. And do a little advanced homework. Learn about the animals and terrain you're likely to see on your unforgettable journey.
Explorers wanted. Must be outgoing, resourceful, open-minded, must be tireless, easygoing. We promise an experience that will set your soul on fire. Alaska, If you've got what it takes, you can make it to the top.
As a physician, it really does break my heart to see so many women of all ages who know so little about contraception. Some women can't believe that an effective contraceptive can be available without prescription. One of the most important advantages of the Today Sponge is its accessibility and its convenience. It's certainly the most thoroughly tested over-the-counter female contraceptive in the United States today. Today Sponge is an excellent choice for many women. Many people have thanked me for recommending Today Sponge.
It's like a rope, you know, it's tight around my head and it doesn't let up.
When stress headache pain stretches you to the limit, there's Anacin, or aspirin-free Anacin 3. Strong pain relief for today's stress headache.
Divided by law.
Or adversaries.
Courtroom, not out here. Drawn by desire. Until a murder came between them. Web of Deceit. A USA world premiere movie. Saturday at 2.
When the elevator stops, the nightmare begins.
Help me!
Nightmare on the 13th floor. Coming Halloween night, October 31st.
All right, we're back on Chain Reaction, and pretty close game. Our champion, Linda, was 60 points. This is about, I think, the second or third day you've been behind at this point, but you have a way of just surging ahead, so we'll see what happens.
It happens again.
Well, I bet you do. And Cindy hopes it doesn't happen
right.
again, right? Sure. Cindy over here with 115 points, our challenger. $3,000 in the bank today. So let's get to our third chain and see what this begins with. Looks like it's only. It ends with victory. Each word's worth 30 points. The last word is worth 60 points. 300 points wins the game. Cindy, you've got it here.
I'll take a letter below its only, please.
Okay. It's an M.
Money?
It's only money. Well, that's a good phrase. I've heard that a lot of times, but not from my accountant. and that's not what we're looking for.
I'll take a letter for myself under its only.
Okay. An A.
Master.
No. Cindy,
I'll take the letter below its only, please.
good luck.
Make believe?
It's only make-believe. Right you are, yeah. Nicely done, Cindy. And now where do you go?
I'll give my... not my partner.
No,
I'll
hold it.
give Linda
Let me fill in the
a
blank for
letter,
you here. Yes.
a letter above victory, please.
Above victory. It's C.
Cherokee.
No. Cindy.
I'll give another letter above victory, please.
Okay, another letter for you, Linda. An E.
Celebration.
Celebration? You would celebrate a victory, wouldn't you? No. Yes, there it is. Okay.
I'll give a letter over celebrate.
The B.
Birthday?
Birthday. Boy, back and forth. No stopping you guys. 90 to 175. Cindy has control.
I'll take a letter below make believe, please.
Below make believe. It's an A.
A fantasy?
A fantasy. Boy, that's a great guess. Looks like it doesn't fit the chain, and so we're coming over to
I'll
Linda.
try a letter for myself under make believe.
Mm-hmm. A C.
Ooh, wasn't what I was expecting. Act.
All right, I think you got it right. Well, now 120 to 175, and this word becomes real
Very
important to you, Linda. It's 60 points, goes with act and birthday. You have the control. What's your strategy here?
Well, I'll have to take it for myself.
Okay. It's a Y.
Yesterday.
Yesterday. No.
I'll have to take the letter, please.
All right, Cindy. And O.
Young?
Act young. Boy, that would fit, but not our chain. So now we're back to...
I'll take the letter myself.
Okay. There's a U.
Youthful.
Youthful. Not it either. Cindy.
I'll have to take the letter, please.
Okay. Now what?
Your age?
Your age. Your age is right. Good for you. That's 60 points.
Wow.
Boy, let's take a look at this chain. We might, director might say to an actor or an actress, it's only make-believe, and when you make-believe, you would act. A lot of times when somebody is acting silly or crazy, people might say, come on, act your age. Of course, that doesn't do any good if they're 6 years old, does it? Your age is what you celebrate on your birthday. When you have a birthday, you do celebrate, and certainly if you win something, you would celebrate your victory. So let's take a look at the chain. Linda with 120 points, 235 points over here for Cindy. So, Linda, you know you've got your work cut out for you here. You've got to grab some points, and Cindy is just a couple of words away from winning this game. So we'll take a look at the fourth chain and see what that brings us. Holy on top, on the bottom, wind. Each word is worth 40 points. Last word is worth 80 points, and 300 points wins the game. Cindy, you're up.
I'll take a letter below holy, please.
Okay. It's an R.
Roller?
Holy roller. Roller is right. One word away from winning this game. Control is yours. Strategy, up to you.
I'll give a letter above wind, please.
Above wind. Boy, you got to try to stay alive here, Linda. It's an N.
North.
North. Yes. Now, for you, strategy.
Well, I'll have to take a letter under roller for myself.
All right, under roller for you. It's a C.
Coaster?
Coaster. Well, there's such a thing as a roller coaster, but not giving you a good ride this time. Coming over to Cindy.
I'll take the letter, please, below roller.
All right. It's an O.
Count.
No guess. Linda.
I'll take the letter under roller.
All right, to stay alive here.
Concrete.
Concrete. Not concrete. We're back to Cindy.
I'll take the letter, please, below roller.
All right, Cindy, this is for the game.
Conversation.
It came out quick, but it's not right. Linda.
I'll take a letter under roller.
What do you think?
Converse.
No, ma'am. Okay, Cindy.
Well, I'll
once again.
take the letter, please.
All right, again, this is for the game.
Conveyance?
Don't think so. Linda.
I'll take a letter under roller.
Good luck.
Conveyor belt?
Conveyor belt. If it's conveyor belt, yes, you are still in it. 200 points now. Well, I don't know if that was so much strategy as just how long it was going to take us to get the important letters up there, but strategy sure is important for you, Linda. What are you going to do?
I'll take a letter over north.
Over north for you. It's a U.
Up.
Up. Yeah, but no. Cindy.
I'll have to take a letter above north, please.
An N for the game.
Under?
Under. It is not under. Well, Cindy can't wrap it up, and Linda, you're still in it.
I'll take a letter over north.
Good luck. An I.
Uniform?
Uniform. Well, that's not it, so we're going back to Cindy.
Oh, I'll take a letter above north, please.
Okay.
Union.
Union. If it's Union, you're the new champ. It is Union. Yes, right you are, Cindy. Well, congratulations to you.
Thank you.
Nicely played.
Down soon.
Let's take a look at the chain. There is a certain kind of Pentecostal religion, I think it is, and there's a colloquialism that refers to them as holy rollers. A roller is a conveyor belt. Between conveyor belt and union, we had factory. Conveyor belt carries things in the factory, and the workers in the factory probably belong to a union. There were the Confederates in the South and the Union troops in the North in the Civil War. And the wind that's bitter cold is the one that comes out of the north, the cold north wind, the hawk. So that's the way the chain goes. And we have to say goodbye to you, Linda.
Oh, I had a great time.
Well, you really did do a neat job here in the show. You've been with us, I think, 3 or 4 days. 4th day today, I think. Yeah. $6,100.
Super.
Congratulations. Thanks for being here on the show. Good luck to you. And Cindy, in just a moment, you're going to have a chance for $3,000 over there in the bank. All right, we'll see what happens when we come back on Chain Reaction.
If you added up all the potato chips you've eaten during poker nights and playoff games, you'd end up with some serious spuds. But you still wouldn't have a taste as big as these little Gino's pizza rolls. Ooh, a tremendous taste of zesty pizza and a hot little bite-sized snack. A taste so big, it makes ordinary chips seem like small potatoes. Gino's Pizza Roll, now with 50% more cheese.
How to bake moist, delicious brownies and survive an ambush. Take some Cowboys and Indians, one peacemaking mom, and Duncan Hines Brownies Plus Double Fudge. The only one with a packet of thick, rich fudge, not syrup. Watch fudgy, rich batter become fudgy, moist brownies. Then get ready for the stampede, because Duncan Hines Brownies Plus Double Fudge taste better than the brownies made with syrup.
How to bake your moist, delicious bread.
Duncan Hines.
Big news from AT&T. Now you can get 1 free hour of high-quality AT&T long distance and enjoy special savings 24 hours a day with the AT&T Reach Out America plan. Reach Out America gives you an additional 25% discount starting at 5 p.m., a 10% daytime discount, plus an hour of weekend and night calls, and it costs just $8.70 a month.
Hi, Grandma. Yes, I'm fine, and so is Harry.
Call 1-800-446-6660 for the AT&T Reach Out America plan. Order now and get 1 free hour of long distance plus a special $5 savings. The plan also includes an international discount at no extra charge. You can even get an option that lets you save on calls away from home. Call 1-800-446-6660 and save on quality AT&T long distance, day and night. AT&T, the right choice.
Before we get back to the game, I have something special for you viewers. Now you can play Chain Reaction at home and win thousands of dollars. Just use your touch-tone phone and call 1-900-463-6000. Play Chain Reaction just the way it's played on television. If you're the daily high scorer, you'll win $1,000. Play and win every day. Saturday and Sunday scores count in Friday's game. Now have a pencil and paper handy when you call. So play Chain Reaction today at 1-900-463-6000. Children under 18, ask your parents' permission before calling. All right, we're back on Chain Reaction. Brand new champion, Cindy. Congratulations to you, Cindy. And what do we have for you? $3,000 over there in the bank.
That'd be just fine.
Would it be just fine?
Yes.
Probably rather if I just gave it to you, right?
Well, that would be nice.
Yes.
I'd go home happy.
I know you would. Well, you may go home happy anyway. All you have to do is complete one more chain. We'll give you the beginning of that chain. It is strings. We'll give you the first letters of the next 6 words, 7 more letters to use as you might need them, and complete that chain. It is $3,000. All right, good luck to you.
Thank you.
Under strings is an H.
Harp?
Harp. Harp is right. That feels good, doesn't it?
Yes.
Sure.
Feels better now.
All right, under harp is an N.
Noise?
Noise? Well, I just played by certain people, but that's not what we're looking for. We'll put a letter up. It's an A. See, I know this is not in your vocabulary, so we'll spell out the word for you. It is nag.
Oh,
yes.
of course not. Of course not.
Yeah, somebody who harps on something nags a lot. So we have 4 words to go for $3,000. 5 letters to help you out. Under nag is an H.
Horse.
Horse. Horse is right. Doing great. Under horse and H.
Harness?
Harness? Boy, that sounds good. Is that it?
No.
Nope, doesn't look as though. Let's put a letter up. An O.
Hobby?
Like a hobby horse. Great guess, but going the wrong direction. Another letter goes up. An O.
Hoof.
Hoof. Hoof is it. Oh, yes. 2 words to go for $3,000. Under hoof is a D.
Drive?
Drive, not drive. Let's put a letter up. An A. Another letter.
Dangle?
Not tangle. This is the last letter going up. You can get it
Thank
with this,
God.
I hope. Let's see.
Dance?
Dance.
Oh, a hoofer.
Yeah, that's
now
it.
I get
Yeah,
it. Now I
that's
get
it.
it.
Well, now there's just one word left. It is worth $3,000 if you can pick it off. No letters to help you out. Under dance is a T.
Tango?
If it's tango, it's $3,000. It is tango!
For a while longer.
I am so glad that you weren't about 25 years older, because you would have said two-step. I know you would have said two-step on the dance.
I don't tango either, so
Well,
I don't know.
Well, then it takes two to tango. But you did just great. Let's take a look at the chain. There are strings on the instrument. In fact, all strings on the instrument called the harp. Somebody who harps on things is kind of a nag. Another word for nag is, nag is a vernacular for horse. A horse does have a hoof. And as you said, a hoofer is a dancer, so when you hoof, you dance. And one of the dances that is famous is the tango. So there you go. And you, my dear, have $3,000.
Oh, thank you very much.
Congratulations.
Thank you, thank you.
You're welcome, you're welcome. You have more than that, too, on the show. We'll add all that up when we come back. We'll have Rod Shalabar here with the home game. We'll be right back at you after this word.
When sports cream, when arms are sore, when legs ache, when muscles hurt. Why Sports Cream? Massaging Sports Cream In brings fast pain relief. No medicine-y smell. No odor. Why Sports Cream? Because it works. Over 28 million adults get athlete's foot.
I'm Jim Byrne. I had athlete's foot until I used NP27. It has an ingredient recommended by doctors.
Look, NP27 stops the burning, itching of athlete's foot fast.
NP27. Nothing's a better cure for athlete's foot.
Across America, everyone's calling 1-900-500-2700 to hear hot new true romantic confessions.
Tom's wife never found out, but I could tell you.
New stories, new secrets, and all new excitement.
Nobody has to know, except you and me.
Calls cost $5. Stay on and listen as long as you like. For adults only.
Well, did the doctor say you'd need surgery?
No, he said my hemorrhoids aren't that serious. And to use Preparation H.
You can often relieve pain and itch for hours and help shrink swelling of inflamed hemorrhoidal tissues with Preparation H in ointment and suppositories.
Our dentist gave us a reason to switch toothpaste.
Baking soda.
2 out of 3 dentists recommend baking soda for healthier teeth and gums.
And only one major toothpaste has it. Arm & Hammer Dental Care, the baking soda toothpaste from the baking soda experts.
Everyone has asked me, when is Sara Lee coming out with the white line?
Introducing Sara Lee Lights. 6 single-serving desserts, under 200 calories each.
When I told my friends that they were less than calories, they couldn't believe it.
A child's shocking discovery
They're not my parents.
thrusts him into a dangerous search for the truth.
Tommy!
Nathaniel Moreau and Meredith Baxter Burney, The Kissing Place, a USA world premiere movie, tomorrow at 9.
You can say it to your husband.
It was like I was in the middle of a bizarre nightmare.
You can say it to your wife.
Trish is nothing but trash.
Divorce Court. You can say it again.
Divorce Court.
On USA. Weekdays at 11, 10 Central.
Rod Shalabar has the home game for us.
Yes, and let's look at it here. You seem to be a little annoyed earlier there. Partial, it starts off with, ends with pass, and in the middle is an E.
Yeah, I give.
What?
I give up.
You give up?
No, I have no answer for this.
I thought you said you had an answer for this.
Well, I did have an answer, but it didn't fit.
Well, then you didn't have an answer.
I thought it would be eclipse, partial eclipse.
It is. Partial eclipse.
Get out of here. How does it, you tell me how eclipse goes with pass?
Well, think of an eclipse, okay, with the sun and the moon or whatever, and the moon passes in front of the sun. And so we have come to... No, just a minute. I'm not finished. Hold on. We have come to use the word eclipse to mean to pass or overtake. For example, somebody eclipses an old record in sports.
Or Tomczyk throws a forward eclipse for a touchdown.
No.
Or I was out with this girl and she made an eclipse at me. Is that right? Oh, there's a car. I think I'll eclipse it. I eclipsed that car, didn't I? Yeah. Well, where's your whole eclipse?
You don't often hear it in those contexts.
No, I don't often hear it in any
But I do hear it in perhaps more erudite circles than you hang around in.
Yeah, well,
and
I think
you hear people talking about eclipsing.
If you don't mind, I'll eclipse.
Well, I don't mind.
Oh, the poor guy eclipsed on.
Okay, enough of that. Let's eclipse that one and move on to Peeping and Tom, and in the middle we have a T.
I'm coming not to like this part of the show. Thanks, Rod. For Rod Schalabah, the Chef Edison Chain Reaction. See you in the next show. Bye-bye.